As kids, we all play differently. The only child develops and learns how to play in a unique way. I was an only child for quite a while. Those first few years when I had my first Masters of the Universe action figures and vehicles and play sets, I didn't just play beat 'em up or reenact an episode of TV that I had seen. I built a world. Whatever happened in my story was not reversed the next time the toy box was open. If someone was hurt or died on the battlefield, they stayed that way. I didn't bury anybody like Fred Savage with his G.I. Joes and the Boy Who Could Fly, but still, it was dramatic. If Skeletor took Castle Grayskull, it was his until the heroes came up with a solid plan and executed it. If I received a new figure as a gift, they were introduced into Eternia as if they had just moved there, and any vehicle that I received was newly built by Man-at-Arms. Every time I sat down to play, I picked right back up where I left off in my ongoing He-Man soap opera. Eventually, when my brother came along, we started playing together, and as the older brother, my way of playing became the standard in our household. When we received our Batman figures on Christmas of 1989, a new ongoing action figure soap opera began. At first, Batman had a Batcave and Batwing, a partner, Robin the Boy Wonder, and two villains to fight, the Joker and Bob the Goon. This is probably why the Bob the Goon figure has such a place in my heart, because he was involved in a lot of these early make-believe stories of ours. One thing was certain, we had very few characters, so no one could die. Which is good, because as I was learning as a fresh new comic book geek, Batman doesn't kill. Over the next year, we added a few more ToyBiz figures to our world of make-believe, including the villains Lex Luthor, the Penguin, Mr. Freeze, the Riddler, and a new hero, Superman. The whole house was our Gotham City, as any cars we had, including my sister's Barbie cars, became gangster cars, and we raced through the halls and kitchens with the Batwing chasing them. Batman always prevailed, but the villains were growing stronger. The two of us might break off here and there to have two characters have a secret meeting or some scene that the other one wasn't privy to, but we would check in with each other and say, "What's going on over there?" We would say, "You'll find out." By the next year, the Dick Tracy police and gangster cars were added to the world, and we acquired new Kenner Dark Knight toys, including Sky Escape Joker, Bruce Wayne, several new Batmen, including Shadowwing and the Tech Shield Gold costume. Still no Batmobile, but the game changer was the Batjet. We had so much fun with the Batjet. No criminal could escape its high speeds. As we were getting older, so was our dramatic storytelling, and soon, just like in the comic books, our Robin died. Like I said before, once a character died, they were dead, so it was a big decision for us to make as the showrunners of our ongoing Batman series, but we deemed it the right choice in that moment, so with that, Robin was gone. I really don't think we were happy with ourselves that day, but the story arc was probably incredible. Luckily, the Batman Returns figures were just around the corner, and for Christmas, we received the new Penguin that basically was a repaint of our old one, Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman, penguins with bombs for extra bad guys, Air Attack Batman, and finally a Batmobile. I mean, it was Bruce Wayne's custom coupe, but it was a Bat car, finally. We also got a Batcave upgrade with the Wayne Manor playset that was reused umpteen times by the toy company. We loved the big door the Batmobile could blast through as fast as we could push it, and of course the vault for the Batsuit. Most importantly of all, we got a new Robin. The Tim Drake Robin, who was my favorite of all since I had started reading comics basically right as he was introduced in the Batman books. He was such a cool figure with the best cape ever and an awesome grapple launcher. We both liked the figure a lot and had trouble sharing him. Once this Robin joined the team, the criminals were in trouble and they started whipping Gotham into shape. The following year, we started adding figures and vehicles from Batman the Animated Series into our collection. Among the new additions were a new Riddler, Two-Face, Mad Hatter, and finally, a real Batmobile. Our storyline was coming to a close around this time also. Two-Face fell to his death from a bedroom ceiling fan, the Joker was housed in Arkham Asylum one last time, and somewhere in these hazy moments of the early 90s, the Batmobile chased a gangster through the living room, down the hall, and into the kitchen for the final time. One day, we left Gotham City and never returned. And years later, my brother sold our Batman collection in a yard sale. I found out about it later. He's never been one to be attached to things. Not toys or cars or houses, anything like that. Not like me. I think if I asked him if he missed our Batman toys, he would probably say no. He probably just liked being together. Really, I like that too. I hope you enjoyed this video and that it took you back to a simpler time in your life with your brother or sister or even an old friend. If you'd like to help my channel grow, check out the links in my description, and most importantly, enjoy your toys.